Welcome to Spaghetti on the Wall, where we throw ideas, see what sticks, and nurture those that do. I'm your host, Armando Leduc, an actor, entrepreneur, and coach, giving you insights that light up your world. We're here to explore the realms of business, marketing, and life, serving up a shot of inspiration with every episode. Ready to make ideas stick and grow them into something great? Let's dive in. Welcome back to the Spaghetti on the Wall podcast, the duo podcast with the Managing Partners podcast. Kevin Daisey, right here at Law-Di-Gras. The flies is just driving me crazy today. Law-Di-Gras here in San Diego, and we've got Michael Stanici from New Jersey. We met outside, and I was like, "You got to come on the podcast because you know
Aaron Brockovich."
And I was like, "Dude, I love that movie. I've seen it at least 3 times." So, kind of give me the backstory of how you guys do what you do and how you help and
Sure.
how you're involved. I got it.
Well, yeah, I'm Michael Stanici. Let's introduce myself real quick.
Yes.
I'm a girl dad. I have an 18-year-old and a 14-year-old daughter. I'm getting the flies out of the way as well. In New Jersey, fighting out of New Jersey. And I've been in this mass tort space for about a decade and a half, a little over about 16 years. And so we came into the idea of working with Erin around 2017 when opportunities aligned. You know, Erin spent her entire career fighting against corporate negligence, holding corporations accountable. I mean, you saw in the movie, that's exactly how she is in real life. She's
right.
Just as sassy, just as fired up, and she cares truly about individuals and their health and their safety and environments.
Right.
And that's the core of what we are, right? The heartbeat of what we are, the North Star, what we try and be, is the firm that she trusts, which is that we are not really, we don't just take on cases. We really just try and take care of people.
Okay.
And it's based on, you know, really kind of 4 fundamental core values, which I can go into in a minute if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And we will just help out and partner with law firms throughout the country on specific projects, whether we do it from acquisition to resolution, or we come in as like a fractional back office for a law firm. And we do that. We have about 100 people in our team, and we are just going to town and making sure that everyone is happy and healthy and safe in the mass tort world.
I love the concept of being able to hire a firm like yours that has such a robust back office that they're probably getting these cases. And we were just talking about that with these guys over here in LA. Yeah. They're like, we're PI attorneys. These mass tort cases come in. We're like, I don't know what you're going to do. Like, Google it, sorry. Right. But it's good that they have a solution where they're like, yeah, we know exactly what to do. We can team up with you and partner with firms all across the country, which is what you guys do.
Yeah. And for about a decade or so, we have been doing this, right? We have $5 billion in resolution, 40,000 claimants we've managed, and about 20 litigations we've actually actively participated in. We have 3 active ones right now in LA Fire Justice, and we're doing a Shaw and Mohawk litigation in Dalton, Georgia, representing communities there. Maui fires. Everything we do, the heartbeat of what we do, is to represent communities and people so they can grow and rebuild after, disaster strikes.
So a reason why a PI attorney wouldn't get into mass tort is because it's probably like a 10-year fight, essentially.
A lot of times, yeah. So we will handle claims for 2 to 7, 8, 9 years sometimes, right? You have litigations that go on for a decade, and you have litigations that are resolved within 24 months.
Right.
Either way, we're equipped with the right kind of, I'll go into the values in a second if it's interesting for you.
Yeah.
To do so. So I'll go into it. Right? Yeah. So there's 4 critical values, right? The first one is that we answer to the people. We're kind of unique in that we're not beholden to any stakeholders or shareholders. It's just us. So we don't have to have that temptation of putting profits above people that normal corporations do. We are only accountable to the individuals we work with. So we can really put people first, and then profits will follow, right?
Right.
So that's number 1. Number 2 is because we're actually talking with each individual claimant every single month, and then oftentimes every single week, we are able to dig in deeper and really dig into everything. So leaving no stone unturned, we're absolutely able to get more uncovered over the course of that 2, 3, 4 year process, so that the litigator is understanding what they're dealing with. If a judge ever asks, hey, what's going on with these claimants? What's going on with these plaintiffs? We have full documentation and full reporting. No one is in the dark. Everyone understands where they are at every part of the process, and everyone can make better decisions. Number three is that we are really leading with humanity. I know some of this stuff sounds pompous, but it's really true. It's the heartbeat of who we are.
Right.
That's why, we're with Erin, right? It's making sure that because it's people first, even though we're tech forward and we're using technology, it's not the technology running us. It's really us using technology to make better decisions for the individuals we're trying to help out.
Right.
And we're helping them tell their stories. And then the more stories get told, we can uplift and have a better litigation. And the fourth and final one would be just speaking plainly, right? Not using any sort of big lingo or language.
Right.
Every individual knows where they stand, and that's every constituent. The person who was hurt, the law firm we're partnering with, ourselves, everyone understands where they are in the process because we've spoken plainly and in easy to understand English.
Yeah. So
or Spanish.
Yeah. Look, I'll tell you, we hire on core values 100%. Like there's no that we hire and we fire on core values. And weekly in these leadership meetings that we're doing, we're like, who give us examples of people that are living up to the core values of the company. Right. And so if they're not doing the core values, then it just doesn't make sense, right? Yeah. So I love that you guys have some core values that you really stick with. You guys so essentially have two businesses, right? One recruiting for more attorneys to team up with in order to help more people, but then actually the fulfillment of these personal injury cases.
Yeah. So if a PI case comes through and it's not something that we can handle,
right?
We are looking for law firms might be able to work with us in that respect, right? So law firms across the United States that we could refer those cases to that hold up the same core values, right? We want to make sure that if someone's going to contact us, contact Erin, contact anybody through this process, they're actually going to be able to, hold the same core values in what they do.
Yeah.
So we're trying to hold everyone accountable in the entire process. I don't want someone who's going to refer that case out to somebody else. I want to make sure that the client experience is perfect the entire way through.
Yeah.
And then through ourselves, we are doing kind of two different businesses ourselves. Like we're taking on cases in our own matters, and we have our own projects that we partner specifically with, leaderships and individual law firms that are doing ground-based torts, and we raise up a lot of capital internally from ourselves. We self-fund and actually go out there and have town halls and sign people up in person and everything that way, and then have great litigators to partner with. So this way, when we work up those cases, we have the strongest of the strong defense threats to handle the cases at the end. And then if a law firm says, hey, look, I like everything you're doing, we're going to handle the case. I don't really need you to handle everything, but I need you to do these plaintiff fact sheets. I need you to get medical record retrieval review or maybe talk to people, whatever it might be. We can actually take segments out of our business and do those pieces as a kind of fee for service or a fractional back office.
Gotcha.
We'll be their back office for them.
So that's what I was going to ask you is like, how are you working with these attorneys and how do they find you?
Well, they can find me on every single social platform you could possibly imagine. But perfectedclaims.com is probably the best initial portion to find
Perfected Claims?
Perfectedclaims.com. Yes. That's
cool.
Probably the easiest way to get in contact with us. And if you can't find it, just search for Michael Stanici, and I'm usually showing up on every platform.
Love it. Michael Stanici, dude, love talking to you. Love what you're doing. If you guys are a PI attorney and wanting to get into the mass tort space, Michael Stanici, everybody. Thank you guys for watching Spaghetti on the Wall here in Law-Di-Gras. Signing in and signing out. See y'all soon. And we're going to take a picture.